Tonight, a retired Marine has a warning for every person in Colorado who owns a gun but does not own a home. Beware. His apartment complex in Castle Rock is telling him to disarm or get out. The situation has a legal challenge written all over it. Our Will Ripley responded to the news tip from a veteran who fears if he doesn't give up his constitutional right, he'll be homeless.
That's right, Kyle. This letter went out to residents a few days ago on August 1st, and it says they have until October 1st to comply with these new community regulations. And right there on page 2, you see a brand new provision: firearms and weapons are prohibited.
I like it very well living here. I'm 77 years old.
For a senior on a fixed income,
It's quiet.
the Oakwood Apartments in Castle Rock seemed like a perfect place to call home. Until this.
And I look at it.
A notice informing residents of a new policy.
It upset me very much.
As of October 1st, they cannot display, use, or possess any firearms.
I'm a hunter, and I'm a licensed concealed carry person.
Art Dorsch
And my guns are in here secure.
says these make him feel safe.
They want to take them all away from me. They say I can't live here.
Dorsch says apartment managers told him to give up the guns or go. Nobody answered the door at the office. Regional Manager Brooke Young told me it's our policy not to comment to the news media before hanging up.
The best thing this tenant can do is either move out or get rid of the guns.
9 News legal analyst Scott Robinson says in most cases, courts have supported the rights of landlords to impose reasonable regulations on tenants.
The question is an outright ban on firearms reasonable in light of the U.S. Constitution?
For your protection.
This retired Marine Corps veteran says the issue goes beyond the Second Amendment.
I'm vulnerable. I'm not safe.
If he loses his guns,
My freedom.
he loses so much more.
Yeah, it's emotional because I don't think it's fair.
Dorsch says he barely has enough money to live, never mind hire a lawyer. So he says if he's not able to fight this, he'll have no choice but to leave his guns with a friend who lives 30 miles away just so he can stay in his home. He says he hopes he'll still be able to hunt every year as he has since 1953. Kyle?
Very interesting situation there, Will, and certainly it can't be the only place where that has happened.
You know, Scott Robinson says he hasn't really heard of too many cases like this, but he wouldn't be surprised if we see more popping up with all of the attention on guns as of late. It was bizarre, though, that the apartment complex literally hung up the phone when I just wanted to ask them some questions about justifying this policy. We're hoping to get answers from them at some point.
Well, you would think that they've thought it through and they have some answers. It's just a little tough to wring those out at this point. All right, Will Ripley reporting. Thank you, Will.